Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. The question today is how can independent properties that do not have the big chain support survive in these uncertain times? And to answer that question, we've invited Cara Federici of the Madison Melle Agency to share some of her ideas.
Thanks, Anisha. Well, this is a challenging and difficult time for many of us in the hospitality industry, and we're wishing you all the very best in health and safety during this time. As you can imagine, our agency helps multiple hoteliers get through this with pivoting strategies and updating messaging to ensure that they stay successful through the COVID-19 pandemic. With that, we've kind of come up with 5 little tips that we think will be helpful to you during this time. The first one is to make sure that you keep reservation emails and your reservations line open, accepting inquiries coming through. You'd be surprised at how many prospective guests are still looking to the future and making reservation requests for Q3, for the summer, et cetera. And it's important that we don't miss out on those opportunities. Number 2 is focus on marketing and pricing your strategy for future dates, specifically looking at how you're pricing summer, as well as your fall and winter strategies. It's time to kind of get into the minds of our audiences and inspire them to think about what's to come after post-quarantine, and let's get them excited in doing that. Number 3, focus on drive markets and identify opportunities that demonstrate your property is safe and comfortable. Your hotel could be a secluded place that those who are working from home might want to escape to for a different environment. If they feel that your property is comfortable and that you're mindful of what's happening in the world, they might come and stay with you, which would be a fantastic opportunity for the hotel. Tip number 4, this is also related to the drive market tip, which is when you are reaching out to your audiences, make sure that you don't ignore what's happening around you and you focus on messaging at the right time and are really careful and thoughtful about how you say it. The worst thing that could happen is that you message something and then the local community or the neighborhood gets upset with you. And so you definitely don't want to do that. So ways that you can avoid that are just taking the time to think about what exactly you're saying and how it's going to resonate with the customer that you're targeting. And then I think number 5 is just making sure that your operations are as contactless as possible. So an idea could be, contactless check-in, or putting an empty vacant room in between your other rooms, and then making sure that the reservations team is armed with that information. So when customers are inquiring, they can eloquently describe the processes that you're putting in place to stay successful. And I think that sums it up for now.
Thank you so much, Cara. Those are really great tips. To get more tips, you can log into our coronavirus resources page. Thank you for logging in.